Welcome back to TrueHost Academy. Ever wondered how to create an FTP account in cPanel? It's a handy skill for managing files and directories on your web server. FTP, or File Transfer Protocol, is a standard way to transfer files between computers over the internet, and cPanel makes this process super easy with its user-friendly interface. In this fun and straightforward guide, we'll walk you through the steps to create an FTP account in cPanel. By the end, you'll be a pro at setting up an FTP account and managing your website files like a champ. Let's dive in. First off, what is FTP? Think of it as a post office, but instead of mailing letters, you're sending digital files. An FTP account is your key to this post office, complete with a username and password. Once you log in, you can upload, download, rename, or delete files on a remote server. It's a handy tool for web developers, businesses, and anyone who needs to manage files online. To get started, you'll need to log into your cPanel. You can do this by visiting your cPanel login URL, which might be something like https://yourdomain.com/cPanel. Enter your cPanel username and password, then click the Login button. Once you're in cPanel, find the Files section on the main dashboard. Here you'll see an option for FTP Accounts. Click on it to open the FTP Accounts management page. Now, let's create that FTP account. In the Add FTP Account section, you'll see several fields to fill out. Login, enter your desired username. This will typically look like username at yourdomain.com. Password, create a strong password for the account. Mix uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special characters. If you need help, use the Password Generator tool in cPanel for a secure password. Directory. Set the directory this FTP account will have access to. cPanel usually suggests a directory based on the username, but you can change it to any path you prefer, like public_HTML/subfolder. This keeps the user limited to that directory and its subdirectories. Quota. Decide how much disk space this FTP account can use. You can choose unlimited or set a specific limit like 2000 MB. Once you've filled in all the fields, click the Create FTP Account button to finish the setup. Now that your FTP account is created, let's connect to it using an FTP client. Two popular options are FileZilla and Cyberduck. Here's how to use them. Using FileZilla, download and install FileZilla. Go to the FileZilla website and download the client version for your operating system. Follow the on-screen instructions to install it. Open FileZilla. Launch the app once it's installed. Configure connection settings. At the top menu, you'll see fields for host, username, password, and port. Host. Enter your FTP server address, which is usually your domain name, for example, ftp.yourdomain.com, or the server IP address. Username, type in the FTP username you created, for example, username at yourdomain.com. Password, enter the password for your FTP account. Port, use 21 for standard FTP or 22 for SFTP, secure FTP. Connect. Hit the Quick Connect button. If all goes well, you'll see your local files on the left and your server files on the right. Using Cyberduck, download and install Cyberduck. Go to the Cyberduck website and download the app for your operating system. Follow the installation instructions. Open Cyberduck. Launch the app once it's ready. Create a new connection. Click on the Open Connection button in the top left corner. Protocol, choose FTP or SFTP from the drop-down menu. Server, enter your FTP server address, for example, ftp.yourdomain.com. Username, enter your FTP username, for example, username at yourdomain.com. Password, type in the password for your FTP account. Connect. Click the Connect button. If successful, you'll see your local files on one side and the server files on the other. And that's it. You've successfully created an FTP account in cPanel and connected to it using an FTP client. You can now use this account to upload, download, and manage your website files. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips and tricks. Thanks for watching TrueHost Academy. Happy filing!